All right, hey, it's Mr. Malte. I just want to show really quickly, if you've been using Google My Maps for any projects in the past, you might want to move over to Google Earth, and I'll just show you what that looks like, because it's very similar with the layers. So here's the projects where those exist. Projects are right there. I've got the other video on this webpage where you can look at how to create projects. So I have this regions project, and you can, right here, make a brand new feature and do a line or a shape. And that's just going to give you those same points where you can draw, your shapes and connect them. And then they're solid. And you can change, the outside color, the inside color, and how much opacity it has. So if it's clear or if we can't really see through it at all, so you can decide. Usually I like to keep it pretty low, 25%, maybe a little bit higher, go to 50, but I wouldn't go much beyond that for a shape. I also like that you can drag these anchor points and it gives you new anchor points, and when you drag the small ones, hey, it gives you brand new ones all the time. So you can always adjust these shapes and just keep zooming in and adjusting those anchor points. So that's really great. The other thing too, when I have my project over here and I've drawn some shapes, they all appear just loose in here, but I can also add a new feature of a folder. And when I add a folder, I've added one here called regions. Anything that I drag into that folder, or if I have that folder selected and I go to a new feature, it's all going to be born and created in that folder. So if I want to just get rid of the regions for now, boom, I'm going to see my clear map. Or if I have resources as another folder, I could just show that or make it disappear. So really easy to create these shapes, adjust them, you can add pictures to them. So if I have a shape like this boreal forest, so I've added just a picture under the edit little button right over here where I've added a picture. You can add all sorts of information, and if you just want to see it without that, you hide it with this little eyeball. So it's really easy to turn on and off those layers as they would appear, and they're just, instead of a layer, it's just in a folder, which is just down here. You can't even see it. There we go, add folder. So instead of the My Maps with the layers, you might want to use Google Earth and the folders and the little hide thing where you can look at the layers one at a time, add resources, add place marks, all that fun stuff. But it's a very powerful feature with these layers that you can then share, add collaborators, share the link in Google Classroom. You can make a tour of wherever. So Google Earth, really powerful. Kind of a replacement for the old My Maps, and you can build over time, share these, add collaborators, so really handy. So good luck.